Good morning and welcome back to my layout. It is Friday morning. I'm actually off work today. Here in about 4 hours, I am having a little minor surgery on my left shoulder. Nothing too serious, but it probably will kill my urge to get anything done this weekend. So I thought I'd take the time now to say thank you for this past week. I owe a huge thank you to Derailed Daryl. Most of you probably already know him. If you haven't checked out his page, he has an amazing layout. I've actually learned quite a bit of stuff just from what he's done. And like he said in his live stream the other night, I am very new to this. This is my first layout, take number 3. It's the first 2 configurations. Just didn't really work out really well for me. I think the last video I was kind of working on this junkyard. I have a little bit more of it done. I haven't worked on this area a whole lot, and I'm just kind of adding little pieces as I go. And believe it or not, I actually stepped on this. I think it's a Laguna, Chevy Laguna. I'm not sure what it is. I actually stepped on it and it broke perfectly. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll just keep it that way. I am going to weather these eventually. These I got from my brother from his train set from years ago when we lived in Nebraska. So they're plastic. They ain't nothing real special. So I need to buy some of that gosh, what is it? The apple barrel rust mix. Mix it with some water. Get that on, just droplets on the car. Make it look like rust spots. Got this painted up, grassed up. I think ballast will be the last thing I do. I'm not very good at ballasting. I've discovered that. As you can see, I've done a little bit of it on the line going into my junkyard, but I think I'll work on that definitely for sure last. Got this building put here. I think it's going to stay here. I haven't really decided. This area haven't done a whole lot with, and those are just random buildings just sitting there I haven't done nothing with. The big expansion was I added this 3-foot, let me try and get back so you can see it better. This 3-foot by 3-foot section, and man, I really thought 3-foot by 3-foot was a lot of space to add a town, but I really misjudged that. So I'm kind of struggling on how to set this up. I may stick with this and put the houses on the backside here where the TTX cars are sitting and random cabooses that I don't know what to do with, and put the housing part on the outskirts. I'm not really sure how to make that work, but I'll figure it out. I ain't got nothing else to do for a while. I'm off for a few days due to this minor surgery. I just hope I'm able to do something. We'll see. They keep telling me, oh, you'll be fine, but famous last words. Again, the other night, Daryl mentioned that I am a huge NASCAR fan. I was. I don't particularly care for this new car. If you guys watch it, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, they switched up the cars this year. I'm not a fan of them. I think the racing's got worse, but that's a whole nother subject. This is a train station. So just a quick view. I'm a huge Kyle Busch fan. Been a fan since he was a rookie. So that's what all this is. They're all Kyle Busch. And then there's more over here. These are all actually his raced win versions. They got scrapes, as you can see. There's scuff marks on the truck, tire marks on the door, and then they come with these silly little cards that show the race stats and so on and so forth. And then this wall here is races I've attended. 2001 Talladega Junior won, 2005 Richmond, Virginia, Casey Kane won, 2013 Kansas, Kevin Harvick won. So if I ever go to another race, I'm gonna put money on a red car to win, because every race I've been to, a red car has won. And that'd be super sweet to win that money, because then I could just blow up this layout and have an elaborate, huge one, which I still could. I've got plenty of room. I could move all this. This is Earnhardt over here, all my Earnhardt stuff, but I could move all this stuff, expand another 20 feet if I wanted. But I don't know about where you guys live, but lumber prices are kind of stupid. But that matches with everything else in the world right now. Again, I want to say thank you to Derail Daryl. Just the traffic I've gotten lately. I'm nothing special. Like he said the other night, I'm new. I'm kind of figuring this out as I go. So please be more than willing to leave me tips, tricks, stuff like that. 'Cause I'm just kind of winging it as I go. Did want to explain a couple things. I did grow up in Nebraska, just north of Omaha. So when I was a kid in the 80s, Union Pacific and Chicago Northwestern ran by the town that we lived in. So my first love was Union Pacific, and I still love Union Pacific. I now live in mid-Missouri, actually on the outskirts of the Jefferson City area. Union Pacific runs through Jefferson City, so I still get a boatload of those. But 30 miles north is Mexico, Missouri, and Kansas City Southern and NS both run into that area. So, like Daryl said the other night, I love all the Class 1 railroads, and I eventually do plan on having all Class 1 railroads, but I've decided to do the layout more than work on getting more engines, because layout's actually a little cheaper. So that's my goal eventually. Rail fanning around here is kind of, if you go up to Mexico, it's pretty cool, because you can see the NS come in, switch out, Kansas City Southern leaves, and that's Kansas City Southern goes west to Kansas City, obviously. NS is eastbound to wherever, I guess Atlanta, I think is where they're based out of. I'm not sure, but they have a bunch of trackage here in Missouri, and it's pretty cool watching them. Jefferson City is strictly Union Pacific. You'll see a local switcher that actually runs through a little bit of downtown, and so that's pretty cool. And I work for the city, so I get to see that quite often. Of course, I'm working, so I can't get out my phone and record any of it, although I probably could and no one would say anything. But one other thing, I'm very new to this recording, so if I give you motion sickness, I do apologize. I don't know how to edit. I'm gonna give it a shot today to try and edit stuff, so if it's choppy and discombobulated, that's me. That's just I'm not good at it yet, and I'm gonna play with it. One other thing, I have yet to wire up any of my spurs. From what I've read, it seems pretty simple. So all this is dead rail, and nothing's set in stone. Excuse me. Nothing's set in stone anyways. from everything I read, everything I've seen, should be no problem. But then again, I may just leave it dead also. I mean, it's not going to run trains on this part. I'm just dropping off cars here. Lastly, I just wanted to say hello to everybody. This is me. I know the look doesn't match the voice. I have long, multicolored hair. I love trains. I love NASCAR. I used to love NASCAR. Thank you again to Derail Daryl. Thank you everybody who's watched this video. Have a great weekend. Take care.